what won 2017. These guys right here. Okay. I can't get away from hot shit. Like, if I had to choose between, let's say, like, what's one item that you cannot live without? Like, the world is dying, you have a pantry filled of 3 items, you need to make a decision. I cannot live without flaming hot anything. Takis, hot Cheetos, hot onion rings, anything, Cholula, all the sauces, all the hot sauce, it's all me. You throw down a little bit of chile and limon and it's over. Like, you can marry me, we can date, it's all good. Just send me a box of Valentinas, all the colors, all the flavors, and we're cool. Alright, now that I finished that public service announcement, hello and welcome back to my channel. So I know I've been gone for about 75 years. I'm really sorry about that. Your girl's been going through a lot of things, but I thought I could start the year off fresh and new and give you guys my favorites, what I've been using all of 2017, what I don't go without. Some of these are repurchases, some of these are actually like newer versions of the products, but I figured I'd just speak to you guys for a little bit. I'm going to start off with everything in chronological order. So we're going to go from primers to foundations to actually what I like to use on my eyes, eyebrows, the whole shindig. So without further ado, I don't want this to be too long. We're going to start off with skin. I guess skincare, because this is both skincare and priming. What I've been absolutely loving for 2017 has been these Farsali beauty oils. They have saved my skin so much. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. This one is the Rosegold elixir. This is like a cult favorite. I mean, this has been out for about, I think, like 2 years now. But I use it under my skin. I use it on my lips to moisturize. I even like sometimes brush it through my hair if I feel like my hair is really dry. I've been using this non-stop. I bought the tester bottle thinking I wouldn't like it just because oils are oils, but not all are the same. This one is supposedly 24 gold carat infused beauty oil. It's supposed to promote hydration and just overall suppleness of the skin. Amen. It does all of that. I really recommend that you guys purchase that. I've also been loving and putting under all of my foundations. It's the unicorn essence. Everyone has seen this. Everybody drops it on their skin. I don't do it like that. So it's basically like a pink component of serum, and it's supposed to be a primer for your skin, but this also has antioxidants, so it does help your skin stay replenished, stay bright. I've been absolutely loving this. I mix this in with my foundation, with my moisturizer, with my primer, anything. Now, to actually prime my face before my makeup, after I use my serums and my moisturizer, I've been definitely going into and coming back to the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r primer. It's really nice because it's super mild on the skin. It kind of feels like baby cream, if you will, and it doesn't go on and it doesn't feel like thick. A lot of like primers, when they say that they're like pore diminishing, they have this like thick, nasty film. Then you go on to put foundation on it and it like rolls right off. This one seeps really nicely into your skin and it just sits there. It doesn't like move your foundation or anything, so I've been absolutely loving that. Now, after I do my primer, I like to like saturate my skin a little bit with something wet, obviously, because I don't like to be dry. And I've been definitely using a lot of the Badescu products. This one is his lavender infused aloe and rose water spray. This facial spray, I use it getting out of the shower, right before bed, waking up, prepping my skin, during makeup, after makeup. It's the best. It's just a nice, refreshing spritz for your skin. So before my camera shut off, I was talking about foundations and how I have such a mess on this table. I really have been having such a struggle because I feel like all foundations either are too heavy or too light. Like they don't do enough for me or they do too much and it just feels like I'm having a nighttime face. Lately, what I've been repurchasing and absolutely loving and I go back to all the time are my Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundations in both tan and golden. I switch on and off from these. This one, tan, is a little bit too light, but this one, golden, is a little bit too orange. So I do like to mix this in, and I'll just like tap it into my skin with a beauty blender, and it gives me such a nice buildable light to medium coverage. I know I have my full coverage girls out there, and I promise when I find a full coverage foundation that I love, I will go ahead and recommend it. But for now, these have been my go-tos. A nice drugstore like alternative that I love to wear all the time and you can actually build is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I use the color 228. This has been in my kit for about 4 years now. I've been using it for so long and I always repurchase it. It's about like $7 or $8 and the finish on this is so nice. It's not like matte where you feel like your face is going to flake off. It's kind of like a satin to like a natural finish. So it does look great, but you don't look shiny. And you can definitely build this up. Like, this is one of my faves. So I had to mention her. 2 concealers that I've been loving. I mean, it's no big secret. Everyone fell in love with the Tarte Shape Tape. I use the color light medium. I've purchased like light medium sand and I purchased tan sand. I like to switch on and off with these and mix them depending on how I'm liking my face that day. These do run a little bit light, so I would say that you should probably test them out. If you have like an Ulta near you, I would definitely go in and swatch. But this is like everything since sliced bread. I put it right under my eyes, like on the part closest to my tear duct, and I go ahead and tap it out with a beauty blender. And I get no creasage, nothing. I can go hours with just this product and it does not look cakey under my eyes. It does not make my skin look bad. Like, this is like, amen. For more like lighter days when I'm feeling like I just want to spot conceal a little bit, I do love using the Sephora's Bright Future Concealer. I use it in the color Blondie. It's 10.55 Blondie, so it's like a medium peach tone. I just go ahead and like conceal any like dark spots that I have under my eyes and between my brows a little bit, because I do always do my brows. For like one of my regular makeup days, it's literally just concealer, brows, mascara, and like a lip. Excuse me. Ooh, these hot Cheetos. They're making me, whew. Anyways, because I'm talking about brows, I wanted to mention, I know a lot of people have been like really loving my brows lately. Honestly, I've just been growing them out. Like, I feel like last year I plucked them way too much until they looked really like sparse. But this year I've been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I know everybody loves this. This is like a favorite. I use it in the color Ebony. It's like the darkest color, but honestly, that gets it done. All I really do is like kind of like shade the underside of my brow and give it a shape, and then I just take the spoolie and I push all the product up, and it just gives me like a nice full kind of bushy brow, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. Moving on to eyes, my favorite product of 2017 in total, that's it, no more. This Tartlette Bloom palette. This palette I pick up with every single look. I can be doing a smoky eye, a natural eye, a green eye, a purple eye, a gray eye. This is my go-to. This has all of the basic browns and warm tones that you would ever need. It's like, if you guys are looking for a palette that's not too pricey, really great quality, it smells amazing like cocoa, this is definitely the product to buy. I've like recommended this to every single person that I know. I'm like, what are you looking for? They're like, I want a nice natural basic palette. It's her. Now on the other side of like eyeshadows, if you're into like single shadows and stuff like that, my favorite happened to be the Super Shock shadows from Colourpop. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're like super pigmented, super buttery. They almost feel like putty on the skin, and you just tap it and you use it with your hand. I don't know if you guys can see this kind of pigment and color payoff. They're only $5 and they honestly do the job. Like, if you ever want a pop of shimmer in your eye look, I recommend you buying every single one of these. The matte ones I don't really love. They kind of like didn't work out for me. They weren't pigmented, but I definitely recommend this. This is in the color Fluffy. They do sell it at Sephora now, so I would definitely take a trip there if you want to kind of like test out the product. But I'm telling you, like, this on a matte brown eye brings everything to life. Another absolute must that I have in my kit now for 2017 are House of Lashes lashes. I previously didn't really care much about lashes, and not that I didn't care, I wasn't like a big fan of the mink lashes. I thought they looked a little too heavy. I do like to wear a lot of makeup, but my eyes are quite small, so I'm always struggling to find like lashes that look good on my eyes, that are nice and like fluffy and wispy and thick, but not like overbearing. I found that their Fairy Light collection, it's called Noir Fairy Light, their Boudoir Light, like all of their light collection of their original lashes are bomb. If you're like me and you have small hooded lids, you don't want something that's going to overpower you and make you look like Snuffleupagus. These lashes are bomb. They are dramatic and they still make you look semi-natural, if that's even possible. I don't have a favorite bronzer yet. I've been having technical difficulties with bronzers. I use one all the time, but I don't absolutely love it, so I'm not even going to mention it. But my favorite blush of all time, 2017, 2016, 2055, will be the Milani Luminoso. It's like the perfect peach tone. It's super light. It doesn't have like too much of a powdery finish, and it has a sheen to it. So you get that like really nice glow. It's what I have on right now. You get like a nice glow without it being too flushed. I don't like the super flushed like dull pink cheek look. I will not rock that. So it's like perfect for my natural girls who want like a little bit of color, but they're not willing to go like super raspberry on their cheeks. This is where it's at. For highlight, I've been absolutely obsessing over the Anastasia Beverly Hills in collaboration with Nicole Guerriero, her glow kit. These colors are like no other. You can't even see it in camera. I'm going to go ahead and put it up. These colors here are beyond imagination. They literally glow so well. They are so bright. You can tell that there's like some shimmers in there, but it doesn't actually leave like a cakey film of shimmer in your skin. It glides on like butter. It almost looks wet. Like, I commend her for this. She really showed out, and these all stayed true to like the color tones that she liked. So my favorites happen to be 143 and Forever Young. They're like amazing, and they're perfect, super natural highlights. So you can actually make a really fierce wing with really fierce makeup and still have like a nice like gleaming highlight that's not too overpowering. The second runner-up, and the one that I've been digging a lot more lately, will happen to be the Dose of Colors in collaboration with Katy and Desi highlight in Fuego. I would show this to you guys, but somebody that I love very much screwed up my compact, so we're just going to take our imagination there. It's a beautiful like gold champagne shimmer highlight. They do have like a deeper color. I decided to get something a little bit lighter just because I wanted that like extra pop, like to be in the center of your cheekbone. I don't know if you guys understand that, but like there's like highlighters that you can put all over your cheekbones, but you always want like a highlighter a little bit lighter just to emphasize that part of your cheek so that it really pops. So that's like perfect for just putting it concentrated in that area. Last but not least, I feel like, am I last but not least? Oh no, wait. No, yes, last but not least are lips. I actually have got to say that despite what everybody says about this company, they really do make really great lip colors. And I know people are like iffy about formulation and stuff like that, but I don't mind a really matte lip. So I do have to mention the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. I absolutely love all of her lipsticks, but the ones that I love the most are brown. Every time. I do it every time. I will drop everything. Anyways, my favorite colors are... What's this one? Oh, Sugar Plum. I forgot I even had Sugar Plum. Girl, she ain't a favorite. Brown Sugar, Love Bite, and Dirty Peach. These are like my favorite colors ever. You can rock it with any kind of look, and literally it looks amazing. I'm into nudes. I know she has like a lot of like crazy colors. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Literally nudes are the way to go. But if you guys did want a nice dupe for like a rosy nude tone, I would recommend that you purchase the NYX Lip Lingeries. Every time I wear this, I get compliments. People are like, what is that lip color? Is it Kat Von D? Is it this? It's that? I'm like, it's a $6 NYX shade. I think it's the color Exotic. I knew it. This lip shade will have you looking pouty and cute the entire time. And they don't actually really wear very long, but they have a nice moussey formula. So it's not like as matte as the Kylie Cosmetics, but it still has a nice longevity and it does feel comfortable on the skin. This color in particular just gives your mouth that like pout it needs, makes it look nice and fresh and full without looking like overbearing because you're like overlining your lips. I think, oh no. Last but not least, my very favorite that helps me apply all of this would happen to be the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I've gone through like Morphe sponges, Ricky sponges, beauty blenders, basically anybody who had a sponge, I was trying it out. And I honestly say I really love this sponge. It's a little bit tougher than the Beauty Blender, so when it does expand, it does have a little bit more bounce to it. And it does have a nice flat angled edge that you can really just pack on powder with, pack on foundation with, get into nice little crevices. And it does have the typical dome top for like the inside of your eye, blending out concealer. This is my favorite sponge ever. I think it's about like $10 for a 2-pack. I would definitely recommend it. Save your money. Beauty blenders are $20. You can get literally 4 of these, I think, for 20 bucks. So that's about it for all of my 2017 favorites. I feel like it was very condensed, so you guys know I took a lot of thought and we're very... Oh! I'm sorry, I forgot to mention her. She said that she's mad because I forgot to mention her. She was my absolute favorite of 2017. This is my dog, Camila. If you guys don't know her now, you know. Hi, Mamita. You want to say bye to the people? Say bye-bye, people. I love you. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys soon. Let me know if you want to see anything else. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Say bye, Camila. Say bye, Nana. Say bye.